So I learned some things about tinned food, or canned food, whatever you want to call it. Now, canned food has appeared in food bank bags and supermarkets and make an appearance on most people's apocalyptic survival kit. The first people we thought, what's a good idea, is to get some salmon, boil it in salted water, because fish are known for not being salty enough, whack it in a tin-plated iron box, and we'll send it out with the Dutch Navy. And that probably worked really well until they opened it. Thought, whoa. But then it really sort of came into precedence when Napoleon, during the Napoleonic Wars, suddenly thought, maybe I should try and give my troops something a bit more tasty to eat. Whoever can come up with an idea to do this shall win £1 million. Actually, I don't know what the prize was, but he was really after it, and he was known to be a bit of a moody bastard. So you want to get it done. So a bloke called Peter Durrant, he had the idea of heating food in a glass jar. So that's where you get like your ultra heated treatments, UHT. But unfortunately, glass jars don't always travel that great. So they were like, we like your thinking, but do better. So they had another thing, and they thought, well, how about we put it in tins? And that was the best idea they'd ever come up with. So Napoleon then started canning his food and sending it to his troops, because before that, the only thing they really had to eat was anything they could steal, anything they could kill, and these like biscuits, they called them. But even if you dunked them in your tea would be like, no, mate. And then it started to get used during the American Civil War. Because again, you've got to keep your troops fed, otherwise they might turn around and say, I ain't doing this, I'm hungry. Then during World War I, they started realising they could tin all sorts of things. What do you want, roast dinner? We'll whack it in a tin. That's all right. In 1810, when the tinned food industry started to get going, they didn't actually think about how we're going to get the food out of this tin. The tin opener wasn't invented till 1855. So I don't know if they had to shoot their tins open. They were desperate for beans that night. Prepare yourselves, I'm going to blast it out a cannon. So that's what I learned about tinned food. Somewhat interesting.